Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and I am on a debt-free journey. I'm on a debt-free journey because I'm an absolute plonker and I racked up over £13,000 worth of debt. On this channel, I show my debt payoff progress every single week so that me and my boyfriend can achieve our dream of owning our first home together. If you'd like to support me in this channel, please consider subscribing. It makes a huge difference to the channel. I can't emphasize that enough. I post debt and budget related content twice a week, so if that's your sort of bag, please consider subscribing. Anyway, in today's video, I am setting up August's budget. I don't have the final numbers from my income yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off of my best guess and what I normally get each month. August's budget is a bit exciting though. So if you've been following me since the start, you'll know that I get paid every 4 weeks. And when you get paid every 4 weeks, you actually get paid 13 times a year. There's 12 months in a year, so one paycheck a month, you actually get a bit of a free ride. So in this budget, I don't have to worry about things like rent and a couple of the bills that start towards the end of the month. So I've actually got quite a bit more money to play with, and it's almost like getting a bonus month. So you see a lot of people that get paid every 2 weeks, and then sometimes in a month they get paid 3 weeks, and it's kind of like that. However, it's a bit more of a significant amount of money for me at least. So if you'd like to know how I'm going to budget an extra sort of £900, please keep on watching. Let's not waste any time and let's go ahead and have a look at my budget planner. Okay, so we're doing things very slightly different this month. So as you'll know from a previous video, I invested in an Erin Condren monthly planner. While I wait for that to come, I am going to use this budget sheet. This budget sheet is one of my products that is live on my Etsy store right now. It is a digital download and it costs £1.20. One person's already bought this and I can't thank them enough, and that was Pinching the Pennies YouTube channel, which I'm going to link in the description. You should definitely go check her out, but chances are you already do follow her because she has a lot more followers than me, which she totally deserves because she is absolutely fantastic. With this downloadable PDF, you get 5 sheets. The first sheet is a blank editable calendar. The second 2 sheets are these, where you can build a budget, and the third sheet is a blank sheet which you can do whatever you want with. So if you have more income or more bills or more debt to pay off than me, then you can go ahead and use that sheet. Anyway, I'll quit talking now and I'll move on to the budget. So let's start with income. So normally we have 2 income streams, which is my income and my boyfriend's income. And I normally plan to have £2,050. And my boyfriend, we usually plan to have £1,200. There's going to be a third income stream very, very shortly. A couple days ago, I launched my Etsy store. I've had 2 sales already. I am so excited about. When I got the first sale through, I basically cried. It was just an incredible moment for me because I just didn't really think that this sort of thing would be possible for me. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So Etsy, I'm not sure what to do with the income for now, but for now, I'm going to budget 0 because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. So because it's a side hustle, I probably will do something like stuffing sinking funds extra throughout the week and maybe do a weekly video where I stuff my Etsy sales. But at the same time, I really do need to invest into the business because I don't have a lot of kit and I want my sort of packaging to be a bit more of an experience as well. Let's budget 0 for now and see where we go. So income for August, I'm projecting to be £3,250. You might get this from a lot of British YouTubers at the moment. Like at the moment it is so hot and our homes do not have aircon, and it is almost a national pastime to moan about the weather. So next week I'm going to be moaning to you about how cold it is, but for now it is revolting. So sorry, you're going to hear it's hot a lot in this video. Right, let's move over to bills. So I'm going to go ahead and list all of my bills. So there's about 2 changes that I've done to my bills category for this month. First off is my boyfriend's car insurance. So that ran out and we shopped around and we actually got it for £16.60 a month, which is a significant saving. That's saving of about half of what we were spending already. which is absolutely fantastic. And the second one is haircuts. Like, I need to budget for haircuts. Like, we're out of quarantine now and we can go to the barbers. The haircuts that me and my boyfriend have been giving ourselves are not good. It sort of came as an epiphany to me last month when I actually had to use birthday money to get a haircut. And yes, it made me feel really good and all of that stuff, but I shouldn't be using my birthday money for something as basic as a haircut. So I need to start finding a way to be able to afford a haircut every month. And yes, I know I could get a much cheaper haircut, but I really like where I go. I really like supporting that business. It's a Turkish barbers. They sort out my beard as well because I do mangle that over the month as well. This all comes up to a nice round even number. So this comes up to £623, which is wonderful. Let's move over to debt. So debt is an interesting category. So the minimum amount for the store card has hiked up because there has been an interest hike on that for some reason. So I'm still paying the minimum and I'm still putting away towards the capital, but not quite as much. So the minimum amount last month was something like £36, which was more than I normally had. So I'm going to budget £40. We're going to skip to credit card and do that one last. Car 1 and car 2 will always be the same. So car 1 is my car, which is £169.49, and my boyfriend's car is £249.69. The loan, however, usually comes out on the 28th, and because the 28th is not in this pay period, I'm actually budgeting £0 towards the loan. Now, I know it's like part of my debt and I should want to pay a certain amount of it off, but I've actually got a bit of a reprieve now and it's really annoying to make an additional payment to it and I get a little bit of a fee and it's just not worth it, so I'm not going to even bother with it. And I'm going to budget £10 towards the overdraft because it's normally about £10, but last month it was £2.70 odd for some reason. I will come back to this. Let's move over to cash envelopes. My spending and my boyfriend's spending won't change. Because even though I am pretty bad with it, that's never going to change. So if I give myself more, I'm just going to still be bad with that big amount, so there's no point. So for groceries, I am going to increase the budget. We've been struggling with £200 for a very, very long time, and I don't know if it's our behaviours or the money that we give ourselves. So I'm going to test something for this month only because I have the financial flexibility to be able to do so, and I'm going to budget £250. Now, I'm very confident that I will spend that, but if I'm still getting to the end of the month and I have nothing left over, then I know it's a me problem, not a budget problem, if that makes sense. Petrol will be the same, so petrol 1 is me, and that's £100. Petrol 2 is my boyfriend, and that is £120. Social, we'll get stuff with £100 because it's my boyfriend's birthday in this pay period and we'll want to do something with it. So that's that. So this comes up to £770. Let's move over to the second sheet. So I've just done a real big change up of the sinking funds already. So I've took out some categories and I've added some new ones last month and I'm a bit confused. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to list them. Okay, so I've got my sinking funds, I've added them all up. So I have added up just the pound note ones. These ones are just for my own reference. Amazon, we stuff with £10, so I'm going to budget £10 for that. Birthdays is completely depleted, so I am going to try and budget for £20. Christmas, I am going to budget £30. Holidays, I am budgeting £40, which will take that up to £300 hopefully. Medical, I always stuff £5. Silhouette, I am going to leave because now I see that as a business expense, so hopefully my Etsy income should do that. but if it doesn't go as quick as I want to, I'll still stuff it because it's a machine that I want anyway. So I'm budgeting 0 for now. Water went really, really well. I think I've got the right strategy for that. So I am going to budget 25 as I normally do. And Malta and Hawaii, I am going to budget £35, which should get me €20 and $20. All of that altogether comes up to £165. So let's move over to the close. So on the close, we have my income of £3,250, my bills come up to £623, my cash envelopes come up to £770, my projected sinking funds come up to £165. I am gonna reinvest £100 into Budget with Ira, the business, because there's a couple of things that I want to get for the YouTube and the Etsy side of it that will just make my life easier. I've spoken about it with my boyfriend, and if there ever was a month to do it, it's this month. So as long as I'm not continually doing this, it's absolutely fine. And then the buffer seems to be working for this month, so I'm going to continue with that £30 buffer. So once I take all of this away from my income, that leaves me with £1,562, which is what we're going to funnel all the way to debt, which leaves us with a zero-based budget. So if we move back to the debt category, credit card payment should be, at a minimum, $1,092.82, which is absolutely massive for me. So in a world where my income or my boyfriend's income is more than what I projected, I will likely put this towards debt or social. I can justify an extra 50 quid towards going out for a meal or hanging out with my friends' kids for the day when I've spent over £1,000 on the credit card. I will rest my head on my pillow very comfortably at night knowing that I paid that towards my credit card. But let's see what happens when I get paid. Guys, gals and non-binary puzzles, that is August's budget in a nutshell. Please, if you haven't, follow Pinching the Pennies on YouTube and on Instagram. She has a copy of this and she says that she's going to be using this in her future videos, and it'd be really interesting to see how she does it as well. Guys, gals and non-binary puzzles, thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. I genuinely appreciate it when you do that. It means a lot. It also means a lot when you like and comment on this video, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing that because I'm getting really proud of the content. I will post August's final budget as soon as I get the income amount, and I'm really excited to share that with you. I have nothing more to say. I'm not going to waste your day. Until next week, guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for watching. Bye.